So, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and all the protocol observers who are here at these junctures. We're gonna be detailing briefly on these areas here that you are seeing here on the map, particularly the Sudan, the return of Sudan. So, as being to the editors, we are editing, okay, the map. So, as being the editors, what are our contribution to those are the questions you should be asking us. And then very much Sudan is Sudan, and they have been quite many years with the same games which you are seeing right here. That's the role of Sudan's. And then the role of Sudan's involve the intertribes, which you are seeing here, which they group here, the intertribes. These are all intertribes. Like this one here is like a city. A city. There are over 1,000 cities here, or there are over 500 cities. If we talk of a city, that is a tribes, 500 tribes here. So that is the intertribes of Sudanese. Okay, so from up right there to down here, that is Sudanese. So we don't talk about the divisions. We don't know the South Sudan. Here, that is not our chapter. That is not what we are discussing. What we are discussing here is the future of Sudan, which is from up here to down here. Okay, without South Sudan. That is the future we are talking about. And then on those futures, we first highlight and we brought into agenda blacklist. Okay, those are blacklist regions. The blacklist regions involve the new developments and the new technologies that sealed and that brought seven into this map. Why we brought seven into this map? Because the map was like this. That was plain Sudan, which we show you right there like that. And then now with that, and then we have the seventh, which is this one here, which you are seeing right there on the world map, and then up right there also as well. Okay, and then and the rest of them also we have to open further. We will go with that in the future. So, but this is Sudan, and then the entailing is normal silt the blacklist. So the blacklist found so Sudan is now a rebel, registered a rebel around 2021. So from 2021, this is 2023. That is roughly 2 years durations, and then they're still seen on the world map. We know that they're still on the world map, but the criteria, if we talk of the disadvantages of this map, the return of this map here, it has a lot of disadvantages. When we talk of landscaping in Kampala or around Nairobi or Somalia, that is affected regions. Africa is splitting into two. Some people they think that even affecting Europe, war is there, flooding is there, every activities is intermingled. So you can see this is return of Sudan. So the return of Sudan's normally bear the origins. The origins. So the good things that happen here will, because if we let the world collapse like you people you want, this is up to you. You can collapse it the way you want, but the whole thing will originate and will return from by this guy here, which has these first in the introductions. This is the Sudan first introductions, and then with the tribes which they have inside there. That will be their compact and resolutions to come and deal with that particular blacklisting in the later, or as it has been blacklist. And therefore we say it stay safe and be saved, and avoid the suicide missions. Don't drag a lot of bad file, dangerous file to this one to your viewers. So stay away. Once the viewers they're not interested on your files, so stay away. So don't do that and don't do that. So that is regards. Otherwise, this is the criteria that we are talking about is is this whole map here, okay, the Sudans. And then when we talk now the matters of the Sudan civil war, these civil wars, of course, forcing maybe they estimated that roughly less than 1 million of people may escape that particular country, Sudan, Khartoum. They will be in their neighborhood or in their neighboring countries such as Chad, such as Libya, such as Egypt, such as Saudi Arabia, such as Somalia, such as Ethiopia, such as Kenya, Uganda, and then the DRC, Central Africa. That's the border most they have right there. That's where they will be being. And then if now some of them that they got registered around Juba, and if they still have misunderstanding with these Silver Kiri rebellisms, as you know, Salva Kiir is registered the rebel president or the rebel leader of that particular country, Sudan, and then they're the one even behind the scene, troubleshooting that kind of bombs around there. So if you see what are their solutions there, if they don't have a solutions, and then they're confusing you people who flee from Khartoum, and then you're 100% a Sudanese, and then they're confusing you people, turning you people heads as if it's a suicide, and then they're threatening you people. And then as we blacklist here, stay safe, and then be seen, and then to have the issue report to us. We will take the order to another level, and then we will make sure we have a safety around Juba, Sudan, and then which will make you people who come very new and they're registered there by UN or by the NGOs such as the humanitarian bodies of that particular country, Africa, and then you people, you are in Juba, Sudan, and then the guy refuse your right to be called Juba, Sudan, and then they want your name to be called Juba, South Sudan. That is very wrong, and then we are here to support you people because we have your support, which is right here. These are the root cause of that particular civil war in Sudan. The disagreement come from here. They say why people cannot choose this kind of a map, why we cannot agree upon this kind of a map, why are they working another map, not really what is said well. What is the solution to there? So these are the solutions. So for mostly we convince a lot of people around Juba, Sudan. There are people who are writing themselves Juba, Sudan. They have their home built, either reconstructed or constructed by their fallen parents or by their parents, or they inherit the home, and then they are able to write on that particular address Juba, Sudan. They are not writing that particular rebels, and then people know them, they are Juba, Sudan, and that's why we call them personally part of our families that are in Juba, Sudan, not in Juba, South Sudan. Okay, so whatever you go to Uganda, refugees, the Sudanese refugees, you may see there are some refugees who come new there. They are Sudanese, and then there are some of them they are not in Uganda. So they have two mouths, as we said. Whatever you go to Kenya is the same thing. They have two mouths. So it's up to you that come from very brand new to be registered there with this civil war of Sudan. And then if you want yourself to be called Sudan, you have the right to be there, Sudan. And then you can talk to those guys who have Juba, Sudan. You talk to those guys, they can write it on your computer system. Whatever you are using, Facebook, you are using YouTube, you are using link, and then the information will read there, Juba, Sudan. And then as the peace talks negotiations continues, and then you will be seen as a Sudanese, no other than another person to that they may feel like, because they said South Sudan is a rebel and the Silva Kiir is the rebel leader, and then for which they have a policy which they call South Sudan as a policy, rest in peace is their motto. Okay, rest in peace is their motto, and then they can kill you, and then they can make sure that you rest in peace. So that is their motto. And then the motto of Sudan, the new Sudan, which you are seeing that brought the civil war, the people they are rivaling between the life of the future of Sudan, how the future of Sudan will be. And then that is their determination. They are determining, is Mopesa, my Mopesa, mobile money, gonna be efficient? Can I get wired there? Can I be able to buy from the store at a cheaper price? That is the new Sudan, or the Sudan that are involved with the civil war. And that's why you can see their name is Sudan. They have the copyright policies, which is right here. This is their mandate copyrights there. On occasions, that is their mandate copyrights. But let's first go via these papers. If we go via these papers, of course, that is the papers we have right there. You can see this is Sudan on the world map. Sudan as 1812. That is Sudan 1812 and 2023. This is Sudan 2023, and then that is Sudan 2023 on the world map. If you see there, you can see 7 is right there. That is all 7. And then if whatever you see, the one down here, that is the 7. No, nothing else right there. That is still 7 right there. So we have 7, and that is all 7. The Africa and the rest, they're all 7 right there. So otherwise, that is briefly about those companies we have, and those companies, the importance we cannot talk about against. And then that is the importance, and then how we're gonna be talking about. And then briefly, that is regards, of course, if you feel you are looking for jobs, and then of course you have a resume. Curricula vitae or employment letter you want to drop, you can drop to us. We will be able to help you right there, and then mandatorily we will help you achieve that demand. Briefly, that is about Sudan. Okay, we show you the map, and then who we are, and then what we do exactly. That is particularly, we are showing the people by editing that we are Sudanese, and then the copyright policies remain like that. That is the tribal issues, whatever is the issue of the Darfur, whatever is the issue of this SPLA, or whatever the issues of these Equatorians, and then to that is regard. Okay, so we have for the Equatorians these days they are called IGAT. That is the IGAT issued of the Equatorian people. That is the IGAT issued, whatever is by Khartoum. That is the IGAT issued. And then if is Darfur, that is a Darfur. And then if it's a SPLA, you know that is a rebel. Okay, which is the South Sudan, their policies and how they divided this map into two. That is, and how Sudan is fighting to bring that map as one, like this, back. You see, that is the policy here, because the price went up. If the price, you feel the price is now up like this, what is your solutions to bring it then down, right? So people, everybody is fighting to bring the price down. If they're bringing the price down, you don't want to bring it down. You accelerate. This map is divided, and then everything's of course got divided. You give halfway to this map, you give halfway to that one, and then this one here claim a boss, I'm the boss, I'm the boss, I'm the boss, and two bosses cannot sell to that all these stores, unless if that is not the solutions. And then as we expand the conversations, we are facing now the intervals of this, our importance as a companies, who we are, and then what we do. Okay, as a company, who we are, and then what we do. You can see we have a product listing right there. Those are product. Okay, those product, and then we're gonna be talking about the importance. So by doing that, we have those product right there. You can see those product. Such as the TV, we take example TV, we take example rechargeable vehicles, we take example computers, electronics, furnitures, and then the clothings in other things here, mobile phone, and then home phone, and etc. Right? So those are the areas. And then if we talk of those companies here, this is Kriegers, this is Iringas, and then we're gonna be talking is this one. You know, those companies you are seeing new here, if that map will remain divided, we have the option to be, if they cannot go like this, or if they cannot go flat. If they cannot go flat, this other one here, Sudan. without end division like that. And then we will have a solution is, if they cannot go like this, okay, we will have a solution is, if these new name tags we have here, new companies such as Krieger, Iringa, they will be selling those products. Okay, we will take the risk. Of course, we will go over this kind of TVs. We will ensure we stand for these TVs. We will grow these TVs, and then the benefit of these TVs, such companies such as Rogers, Bells, Fidos, and whoever takes cases of in your households, in Canadian households. For instance, they are charging you for TV to watch TV. They have to charge you to use the computers. Because your modems, the Wi-Fi systems which you are connecting those TVs and those computers, they have to charge you per month. And then by doing that, those people, they are not cultivating you. They are not cultivating for you the veggies. They don't want you to eat even that particular veggies which those guys they planted from wherever, from their farm, and then they are trying to give to people so that people eat at home. So you are feeling someone blocking you even from eating from your households. Okay, so they are pretending and then standing and then pretending, don't know my face, but I'm the one in your households. Now those guys we name, such as Rogers, Bell, and whoever in our households, they're pretending because they're saying I'm the one there, not you, not me. I'm not the household's decision maker. They're the one making household decisions. If I cook my food, they will say it, now you eat. You have to ask me. If you don't ask, they will come and take one pieces of your toilet paper. Imagine, they will come and take away your food storage which you cleaned, and you put it up right there, clean like this. Someone will just smuggle them and then take it away, come and ask them from my households. And then how am I gonna know that? How shall I be knowing that? So this is, we who are editing this particular map, we are facing these disadvantages. This is our new disadvantages that we are facing. Okay, we are having the challenge because those map which you are seeing there on the world map, on the Google map, such as South Sudan is right there. Okay, their contribution is a backlogs. Okay, they're contributing too much at the backlogs, and then they have to steal your things and then take it to another home. Go ask me there. You see, they are just pissing us. So that's why we come with these solutions. We said, if those companies, they say to their telecommunication and which one, they have to piss us on top because they said, let me not go to their store. And then how comes that this guy will build my phone number or my emails? Why are they have to come to build my home? They cannot do that. That's why we try to end it, and then they refuse. And then we suggest best could be these companies. Let me bring up these companies. We pull up these companies, and then we begin to now making the importance of these companies, if they will become available and be helpful to this Canadian resident or to the rest of the world, that we will be able to give this product that we are seeing here, this product, each of them $20. We sell today to you $20, not at $100, not at $1,000. We chop it and we give it for you as the price of this one veggies in the market. Okay, things that you grow from the farms, we give you with that price. Okay, whatever we buy at the $1,000, our company which you are seeing here, we will buy it whatever $1,000 we did with the manufacturers direct. We will return that money, we will cut it, and then we will make it a price of this one, of a veggie, those product. Okay, so that is our importance to this new residents that you are seeing. If that map is the problems, that is our second options. That way we are not a loser. We are still win-win. Okay, so you will see that particular map will will boycott or may disappear in the future. So that is a solution we have right there. So those companies which you are seeing, such as Rogers, Belt, they will disappear in the future. So that is why we have a strong strategies, and those strategies are the ones that we already lay out, and then how we can monetize those veggies which you are seeing here. These are like a veggies. Those are veggies. The money is given for someone to eat a veggie, and then someone said, yeah, let me not eat this much, let me save this money this much. They fail to eat in the evening, they fail to eat early in the morning, they fail to eat uh, even this one later at this one at the supper time. Okay, and then they only eat a lunch. Imagine someone eat a lunch and then serve the money to buy this kind of thing. Now that is those product for us we are seeing is like a veggie. Is paying us because we have that burden. We already burdened. We have the product editing here. Those are our strategies which we lay out. So the person who work for us that we encourage should bring a resume, look like us. Okay, look like us, look very thirsty, and then look like they want to help others, share with those the rest of the people. So they will make those homes available. If if those people they are careless, such as Rogers, Bell, and whoever, and those people you see on the map management, they are careless. They are making everything not no longer a home. They are making it, let them just first this collapse, and then for them they have their strength because this is their strength, and then they will go and rebuild it, and then they forget about you people who are in the village, because we are dumb in the village. We don't have the future. So that is where our future normally gonna be relaying those people who are dumb like us in the village. Your future will be upon to those areas that we provided. So ladies and gentlemen, overview. So that is the areas that we talk of, and that is particularly the new map that you are seeing right there, and that is the old map on the event. That is also the new map right there, the new map. Okay, and nothing old right there. That is also the new map. Okay, from that back there, that is all about Sudan. We don't have South Sudan here in the file, and South Sudan is missing. Is already gotten and is tore away from the whole map. But whatever is still seen there, that is a rebel. And then, as the Sudan peace talks come to the solutions, you will see one day that small map which you are seeing there that belong to the Dingas or to the SPLAs will disappear, and then in the last minute what you will be seeing will be relevant to those files that you are seeing here on the record that we hold here. And then you will see this guy here. This is the original Sudan which we have right there. Okay, or you will see this guy like this 7 on African map. You will see Sudan as 7, or you will see Sudan as like that. If South Sudan did not disappear and we do them a favor, we will put them in the middle. They will have no longer border to Uganda, no longer border to Kenya. That will create more water bodies or more price disasters around East African communities, and then Sudan will be the one that will host that price marketing. And then because they have the strategies, they have the tax systems that will conquer that particular regions and that particular mess. If someone mess the price, they have their agents. Those agents will go with the later confirmations, list of prices cut, and then their cases is to ensure, yeah, they are, because they have layout strategies of sharing, and then they will go there and then have that market price set, and then this much kept as safe down, and then that is the money you should pay. If it's 1,000, you is that is $1. You buy $1. Everything become a veggie price. That is regards, ladies and gentlemen. If you are thinking a veggie price, and then other than thinking those are product, And then this is the idea for you. You can thumb it up, you can like it, you can subscribe to it. You can also comment down if you want to, but I have really no much times to take all the comments. If you want, you can comment, and then we will be able to overlook at it, and then we will have the case reviews, because if it's a good questions and then you put it in English, we will be able to understand. If you write it in Arabic, we will have a translators within there, and then that's the regards. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, here those are regards. And if you want, you can find us on Facebooks, YouTubes, and then of course that is YouTube's, and then that is Facebook's, that's Twitter, and then that's the link. And then tap for your regards, that is the social media, and then for which, if that is the, you will be watching these programs, and then you are able to see some wrong files of not your choice. Don't try to say it, we ally that file to you, we connect a dangerous file to you, because the file doesn't match your house status, doesn't match your lifestyle, and so on. There is information to down there on the criteria. So you do this way, there is information. You will see that information is like this pen. I hold this color, three color pen like this. That information is down here on the view systems. If you see that information, you are watching my video, and then you see a dangerous file right there, and then you want to report it, or you want to have that dangerous file deleted, and then you go, the file is fault like that by Google. This pen, like this is a pen, like a pen head. So you filter that file, you click it, you click that three dots, 1 dot 2 3, and then you click it, and then they open your file where you can they say report the file. You click the report, and then on the report site, that's a dangerous file, harmful file, childhood file, and then this is this one, and then that is misleading file. And then you click either one of that box there, you check it, and then you submit it, or you report it, and then you will see the files disappear, and then which will provide you more safety to continue watching this program, so that you won't be bothered by nonsense of other irrelevant cases, which may be dangerous, and which may lead to flooding, which may lead to harming yourself, which may be other contributions. They are not too good, those files there. Of course, those other YouTubers, we don't trust them, especially Nigerian YouTubers, especially Kenyan YouTubers, especially mostly African YouTubers. They're coming with the dangerous files. Even they don't know how to handle most of those dead persons, and then you are not interested in those kind of files. And then there are areas where you can report them, because YouTube said this is the legitimate area where you can have them reported. So if they are not 5, there are only 3 files right there. There are 3 dot 1 2 3. So that 3 dot, you check it, you click it, and then you can find the box right there if you report it. So you get it deleted, and then you'll be able to continue watching, and then so that you give your fellow African also time to sleep, because that is a bordering files which the guy just created, so that they can create enmity with that program you're watching. You see, I'm innocent, you're innocent, the other person is innocent. So we want to avoid that cases, and then we're in environment which is a city, we're environment which is a farming, we're environment which is anywhere, and which is secured. And for workplace safety purpose, that is regard. Be safe, stay safe, and then and avoid suicide mission. Try to, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, on occasions, that is just regards, and by me, Wine Hassan, this is the tone.